So, I want to share with you a visualization exercise that I have used myself and I found it to be really effective. I ended up finding this particular exercise in the book called Soul Speak by Julia Cannon, who is Dolores Cannon's daughter. And if you know about Dolores Cannon, she was the one that and pretty much founded like quantum hypnosis, past life regression type of stuff, you know? And she's made very big headway on like extraterrestrial activity and so on and so forth. And now, what's really funny is that, like, this particular exercise was more of like a passing glance in the book rather than like set on its own of you to try it out for yourself. It's just something that I so happen to have read. And I was like, oh, let me try this out. And then turns out it really does work, at least for me anyway. And if you so happen to have an active imagination, then it will definitely help you out as well. Okay, and so the exercise goes like this. So let's just say you have yourself a cold, right? You would find yourself a place to sit and be as still as you can, and then speak to your body as if you are God. And so you would say, to the infection in my body, to the virus in my body, this is God speaking to you now. Thank you for all of your work. Thank you for showing me that I can heal myself. Thank you for showing me the thought process that lowered my immune system and that brought you here. I now release you into the light with much love and much gratitude. Essentially, that's how it was shown. Now, of course, the whole point of free will and creativity is to make it your own. So let's just say God isn't working out for you. You can do Goddess, you can do Allah, you can do Ra, you can do the universe. You like pretty much whatever it is that you feel is resonant with you. You can even do Gestalt or higher self. Okay. And so once you make that declaration, you would imagine sparkling light coming out of you, coming out of your pores, just coming out of wherever it is that you got your stuff, right? And then you would envision that sparkling light, imagine that sparkling light going into a portal of some sorts. And then it's pretty much being lifted off of you. Okay. Now, you don't have to do this for very long. I'm a person that likes meditation, so like I'll end up doing it for like 15, 20 minutes and I'll be all right. If you seem to be the type of person that is like, I got plenty of things in my schedule to do, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that does work. Okay, I promise you it does. What really helps when it comes to this exercise, from what I notice, is to do it multiple times a day. Now, you have 24 hours. I'm pretty sure you can set aside 5 minutes every couple of hours to do this exercise and to clear out whatever it is that you are clearing out. Consistency is really what will end up helping you when it comes to this visualization exercise. All right. And if you feel like you don't necessarily have, like, let's just say you have aphantasia, you, there's the tactile way of doing this exercise as well. Let's just say like your cold or your injury of any sort is like a weighted blanket. It's like a very heavy, or like it's like an itchy sock or something, something that you feel discomfort when it comes to this thing. And so you can feel it being lifted off of you piece by piece, bit by bit. You can do it that way as well. And everyone is capable of daydreaming. And fantasia just means you don't see a clear picture of what it is that you are trying to envision, but everyone has the capability to daydream. Everyone has the capability to use your imagination in some shape or form. So like if you just give yourself the knowing and the trust yourself. That's the whole point of this, of the sickness being lifted off you. It will do that same work. Okay. And I know this works because I ended up using it for myself to, and I might have shared this story already, to clear out an STI that I had from someone, and it was trichomonas. It was a parasite STI. Okay, and I went to the doctor. They told me what it was. They gave me the prescription. They're like, take these pills twice a day for 7 days. I am not really a pill taker. I don't, nope, don't like to do it. Don't want to do it. And these pills looked unnecessarily large. So I was like, oh no, I don't think I want to. Okay. And so what I ended up doing, I ended up reading, I think it was the same day, this particular exercise in the book. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me give that a try, and I will take 5 minutes while I'm at work or I'm home and just do the exercise and do it repeatedly for throughout the day for the next couple of days. Now, mind you, my body is very sensitive. It can tell me very well, hey, something's not right. And so, like, I had the symptoms of trichomonas when it comes to women specifically. And then the first time I did it, I was not on my period. And so I felt something shift down and I wiped myself and I saw blood. So I'm like, oh, all right then. Something definitely happened. Something definitely shifted. And so I kept continuing to do it. And then the second time and the third time, I also saw more spotting. So it's like, okay, something is working out. And I also had itchiness, and that itchiness ended up going away. And so I pretty much kept doing it semi consistently for like a week. And afterwards, my body felt good. I didn't feel any itchiness, anymore. So I'm like, okay, all right. And I pretty much let myself just like go about my business for another week, Now, mind you, the pills, they're all still there. Okay. I did end up doubting a little bit and I ended up swallowing one of the pills eventually, like a week after already doing that week of the visualization. Absolutely horrible. I was having a horrible time. I was like, this is gross. Why are we doing this? And so I successfully swallowed one. Now, mind you, instructions say twice a day for 7 days. I attempted to swallow the second one, didn't work. It was so gross that I just spit it out. That usually what happens when I put something in my mouth that I don't like. I spit it out. It doesn't get that far. So that's what ended up happening. So essentially, I didn't follow the instructions of the doctor. I didn't follow the instructions of the medication. No, I did my own thing, trusting my own self. Later on, I go back to the doctor. I'm like, okay, it's been like 2.5 weeks now, close to 3. My body feels good. Let me go check what's going on. I go check what's going on. Eventually, they came back to me and they're like, you're good. You don't have anything going on when it comes to any STIs. You're good on that front. And I'm like, oh, all right then. So it just goes to show how if you so happen to have a similar energy flow to mine, this is going to work out with you. Okay? If you have an active imagination, this is going to work out for you. Okay? Because we already know our imagination is what participates in our creation of our life. All right? And yeah, super, super helpful. I would definitely recommend Soul Speak by Julia Cannon. And the reason I like it is because like you can tell in the book she was kind of like a little bit resistant to doing this because of like the self-confidence thing. She was like, yo, my mom was doing really great. My mom is doing really great work. I kind of feel like I'm stealing the show. Like it just doesn't feel fair on her part. And like the higher beings were like, sis, come on. So it's really good in helping you to connect with parts of your body and what your higher self, your God self, universe, the benevolent beings that are around you are wanting to tell you. Okay? I definitely recommend it. And yeah, that is all. I am going to head out now. I love you so, so much. Ciao.